The stage lights were blinding, but for 12-year-old Arvin, they felt more like the warmth of hope than the glare of pressure. His small hands clutched the microphone as though it was his only anchor in the storm of nervousness inside him. The audience was buzzing, the judges were seated, and all eyes were on him. The silence before he sang was so heavy, it seemed as though the entire hall had paused to see if this poor boy from the Philippines had anything worth listening to. Arvin came from a tiny coastal town where the waves were loud, but poverty was louder. His father worked long hours as a fisherman, and his mother stitched clothes late into the night just to keep food on the table. They couldn't afford luxuries, not even toys or treats, but they gave Arvin something far more valuable: unwavering love and support. Music was his escape, and the old guitar his father found at a market stall became his best friend. He would sit by the shore, strumming gently, and singing to the waves, dreaming that one day, the world would hear his voice. But life was not kind. His schoolmates often mocked him for wearing torn shoes and faded clothes. Some even laughed when he told them about his dream of singing on a big stage. "Kids like us don't make it there," they would sneer. Those words cut deep, but instead of silencing him, they fueled his determination. Each insult became a reason to sing louder, to dream bigger. His parents encouraged him, reminding him that sometimes the smallest voices carried the greatest power. When he finally got the chance to audition, Arvin almost gave up before stepping on stage. He had traveled for hours on a crowded bus with his father, clutching nothing but a bottle of water and his mother's blessing. Backstage, surrounded by children with expensive clothes, perfect hair, and confidence, he felt invisible. But when his name was called, he whispered to himself, "This is for Mama and Papa. This is for everyone who said I couldn't." The first note of Hotel California left his lips, and the entire room shifted. His voice was raw yet angelic, carrying not just melody but a story of struggle, hope, and survival. The judges exchanged glances of disbelief. His small frame seemed too fragile to hold such a powerful voice, yet every word pierced through hearts like a gentle arrow. The audience grew silent, some holding their breath, others wiping tears as his emotion poured into the song. Halfway through, Arvin closed his eyes, remembering the nights his mother hummed to him when he was hungry, the mornings his father returned exhausted from the sea, and the pain of being told he would never be good enough. Every memory gave his voice a deeper soul. By the time he reached the final verse, people in the crowd were standing, clapping along softly, unable to hold back their emotions. And then, it happened. One of the judges, overwhelmed with tears streaming down her face, slammed the golden buzzer with trembling hands. The confetti burst from above, raining down like golden blessings. The crowd erupted in cheers, standing on their feet, clapping and screaming Arvin's name. The young boy dropped to his knees, clutching the microphone, unable to believe what had just happened. His father rushed from backstage, wrapping him in a tight embrace. Together, they cried, not tears of sorrow, but tears of victory. The judges rushed to him, telling him how his voice carried something no amount of training could ever give: truth. One judge said, "You didn't just sing Hotel California. You lived it. And you made us live it with you." Another added, "You are not just a boy with a voice. You are proof that dreams can come from the most unexpected places." For the first time in his life, Arvin felt seen. The boy who was once laughed at for his ragged clothes was now celebrated by thousands, with millions soon to see his story around the world. The journey was far from over, but that golden buzzer was more than just a ticket to the next round. It was a reminder that no dream was too big, no background too humble, no struggle too heavy to keep him from shining. As the stage lights dimmed and the confetti settled, Arvin looked up, whispering a silent promise to himself, "This is only the beginning. I will sing not just for me, but for every child who feels invisible. I will show them that their voice matters." And so, his story became a beacon of hope, teaching the world that sometimes the brightest stars rise from the darkest skies, and even a poor boy with nothing but a song can change hearts, win dreams, and inspire millions.